The fact of the matter is, I believe that 99% of you are selling pay per call wrong. So these angles, these could still be used, right? Just got to think through the process a little bit, all right? So I think that 99% of you guys are selling pay per call wrong. And the reason is, most of you guys, if you looked at that selling with quality checklist, I'm sure that you'd see that 70, 80, 90, even 100% of the time, you sold deals without checking everything on that checklist. Okay, so from my point of view, from managing a sales team of my own to managing a sales team and having a mastermind running and them having sales teams and seeing what they're doing and listening to all those calls and seeing everything from a 5,000 foot view, right? 99% of you guys are doing it wrong. See, at the end of the day, us as marketers selling something, we're all super excited to get a yes, right? It's like, are they going to say yes? Are they going to say yes? Are they going to say yes? Right? Like, that's the question, right? Like, most of us, 99% of us, aren't asking ourselves, right? Are they the right fit? Are they the right fit? How many of you guys, when you've sold a pay-per-call deal, have actually done due diligence? Give me some feedback in the chat. How many of you guys have done due diligence? Right? You've looked into the business. You've looked into the business owner. Are they reputable people? Do they have good reviews? Right? Do they have a marketing budget? Are they spending money online? Like, do they get it? Right? Or are they going to be a problem? So we talked about the benefits, right, of pay-per-call. And we talked about how pay-per-call is so easy to sell because of all these things. I need you guys to understand that this can be a bad thing, right? Pay-per-call being so easy to sell can be a bad thing. Because it's results-based, because there's essentially no risk, because they're only paying for calls that you predetermine are going to be billed, right? Because it's as close to the transaction as we can get, because it's easy to explain, because there's no waiting time. Can you guys now see how you could be potentially selling pay-per-call wrong? Anybody should say yes, right? Literally anybody, right? We had brand new salespeople just going through the sales process, first week, have never done sales before, literally just reading the script, closing deals at 50%. That's fucking unheard of. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? If retention's good, it's a great thing, right? But if the deals are falling out the back as fast as they're coming in the front, right, you're essentially just staying even as a company. You're not growing. Give me a 2 if this makes sense. Man, I can't spell. If you came to see some major spelling skills, you came to the wrong place. All right, lots of 2s. Okay, great. So here's what I need you guys to take away at the end of the day. At the end of the day, with this point, the ones who have said yes probably aren't the right fit. probably aren't the right fit. You sold them this magic pill, this get-rich formula. It's going to work tomorrow, right? There's no upfront investment, right? Like I'm just going to turn on the faucet. It's going to completely change your business, right? You've done no vetting. Trust me when I say I've been there. I've dealt with this. I fixed this. Tried lots of ways to fix it, but it's ultimately selling with quality and then having systems in the back end in terms of account management to ensure that you can retain customers. If this is an aha moment, give me a 3 in the chat, please. Give me a 3 in the chat. I want to make sure that this sinks in. At the end of the day, pay-per-call is the easiest thing to sell. It is so sexy, it is so attractive, but because of that, it's almost too easy to sell. And what I find happening is people aren't doing due diligence. They aren't making sure that it's the right fit. They aren't telling people no if they're not a good fit. Just yes, 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 and promising the world because they're so excited to get a sale, right, that they can't smell that shit's weak and something's wrong and that the deal's going to fall apart faster than you just sold it.